Hi. Um, I know this is like a weird angle because I usually have my tripod and I don't know where it is and I was too lazy to go look for it. So I'm just trying to hold the camera, which is kind of awkward. But um, so I'm sure you saw the footage before this of that was Miss Penny. There's the rat cage right there. Miss Penny was stuffing her favorite hideout with TP. um, so just as an update, I don't if you saw my comic. Well, I don't know when I'm going to post this, but if you saw my comic the other day, Penny bit me, and that was kind of like, it's a little unusual for her. She bit me one other time. This time was worse. She always bites when I'm cleaning the cage. She just doesn't like it. It just sort of like upsets her little, her life, and she freaks out. But this time she really lunged at me and she bit me harder, and I was kind of like, that seems weird and not good. And I had also noticed that she had kind of like some red crust around her nose when she would wake up, which is not totally uncommon for rats. Like, they get kind of a red substance that, especially when they sleep, can kind of, if there's too much of it, it can kind of get crusted up around their nose, and sometimes their eyes. But she's never had that before, so I thought, I wonder if something's going on. So I had kind of already decided, like, okay, I need to keep an eye on Penny and make sure that she's okay. Well, last night, after I had finished my comic, I came in here and I was just kind of, giving them a treat, and I was getting ready for bed, and she had a bunch of toilet paper shoved into her hideout, just like you saw her shoving it in there, because I clean it out every couple days. It gets all gross. So I just started pulling it out, and I saw there's like a lot of blood on it. And all the rats sleep in there, but Penny's the one that sleeps in there the very most. And it was like, because Ember has blood in her urine a lot, all the time, really. But hers, especially because she just finished up a course of antibiotics about a week ago, hers will be more like pink. It's like, it's diluted. It's not like totally just blood. Well, this was like bright red. Like, it was blood. And I was like, someone's hurt. One of these rats has a wound or something and is bleeding. I didn't know if they got in a fight or what. So I was able to scoop up Smoke and Ember and really, look at them and investigate, and they were both fine. But Penny, as soon as I tried to touch her, she lunged out and bit me again, harder than this morning, than the morning. This was yesterday, harder than then. And like, so I've got, drew blood again. That's, the first two times she's ever drawn blood, and they were both in the same day, yesterday. So once I saw that blood and she bit me again, I was like, no, something's not right. So the first thing this morning, I texted the vet, and she got back to me pretty quickly and said she could come over this afternoon and see her. She was like, do you think she's going to bite me? I have bite-proof gloves. I'll bring them just in case. And I said, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from her. Like, I'm kind of, I was a little scared of her at that point. I was afraid to put my hands too close to her because I didn't want to get bitten again. So I was like, yeah, bring the gloves, because I have no idea how she's going to react. So they got here this afternoon, and I was able to get her out. Just luckily, I pulled her whole bed out and with her in it. And she was very well behaved for the vets. The vet and the vet tech that were here. She was really good, but, it's a normal thing for rats when they're scared. And of course, the vets scare the daylights out of them. She pooped. She pooped on the exam table, and it had like mucus in it, like around it. So that's not good. So she peed on there too. And so the vet, had some kind of like little tester strip and tested it. And she said she's got blood in her urine. She definitely has an infection of some kind. So she, was able to kind of examine her and felt around on her belly, and she's got some sore spot, like tenderness in her tummy. So she thinks it's probably a UTI. And I said, well, what about all that blood? Because she doesn't have any wounds or anything on her either, so none of them do. And she said she's got blood around her vagina. So I think she's it was blood. It was blood in her urine. Oh my gosh, it was so red. It was like straight blood. I still can't believe that. And there was like so much of it. It's crazy. But so she gave me some pain medicine to give her for the next 3 days, and then antibiotics that she'll need to take for the next 10 days also. So I'm going to start her. I gave her the pain medicine tonight. I'm struggling because I didn't, when I know that it's time for Ember's medicine, then I have stuff for her to take her meds with, like bananas, that I can mash up with medicine, or, like fruit flavored baby food, or, whatever, something that she likes that she'll get it down. But I didn't really have anything, and I was looking around and I couldn't find anything. So I had some ferret paste, which rats typically love. So I mixed it in with that. She wasn't a super big fan. Of course, now that it's got pain medicine in it, suddenly she doesn't like it. I don't know if they, maybe she can taste the medicine or something. I don't know. But I got her to take about probably maybe 3/4 of it. I'm hoping that's enough to at least make her feel better. And then tomorrow, first thing, I'm going to have to run out and get some baby food or something that she will like enough to start taking the antibiotics. The antibiotics are twice a day, so I figured if I can get her the pain meds tonight and start her on the antibiotic in the morning, she should be feeling a little bit better, and not, I won't be so scared that she's going to bite me. So that's where I'm at. It's very frustrating. And work has been really busy. I feel like, I'm trying to do really well since it's a new job and all that. So I've been working probably longer hours definitely than I used to, like not finishing up until 6 o'clock and stuff like that. So that cuts into my, my free time, but I don't think it'll last forever. I mean, I'll eventually level out, but I'm still trying to figure things out. So anyway, I just thought I'd pop in and give you the Penny update, and I'll probably record some more this week and then upload this, I don't know, sometime at the end of closer to the end of the week or something. Hopefully by then Penny will be all better. Hope so. All right, see you soon. Bye. Hey, I'm just out for my walk. Oh, my hair looks lovely. I'm just out for a walk. I don't really have a ton of stuff to say today. Today's Tuesday, and I gave Penny her first dose of antibiotics this morning. It was a struggle. Since I didn't really have any, like anything suitable, I used some cherry jam, like cherry fruit spread that we had, and she seemed to like it at first, but she stopped eating it after a little while, and I had to keep taking it back and here, you want this again? Try some more, to get her to finish it. She finally ate almost all of it. There was just a little couple licks left, and I gave up. So Mike's getting groceries tonight, so he's getting supplies, so hopefully tonight it won't be such a struggle. Other than that, I don't know, not much exciting going on, but I just thought I'd pop in. How was that snack, babes? Did your sister steal your snack? No. How dare she? Okay, Mom will give you a new one. Just chill.
That was in a meeting with 3 other people. All of a sudden, it blurts out something to me.
Here, Mama, working.
Yeah, look here. What do you think? Is it good? Oh, yeah. Hi. So all the other clips that you've seen here were from like a month ago. I had these really great intentions of sharing that video quite a while ago, and I was like, oh, I just need to film some more, like an ending, and I never did. So anyway, it was mostly about Penny, and she got much, much worse, and then she got much, much better, and for the moment right now, she's doing fine. So no big rat stuff going on. I just thought I would kind of finish this up so I can get it posted. I don't really have much to say. In fact, I just turned the camera on and started recording, and I didn't even think about like what I was going to talk about. It's Thanksgiving week, and it's a really, like, for me, this week for work is very slow because most of the businesses that I would deal with are closed, or lots of people are on vacation this week. Today is Tuesday, so Thanksgiving is in 2 days. So yeah, it's just kind of silly. I spent most of my day going through like some of the training videos that were sort of piling up for work. So it was a lot of like, how to deal with personal information and, different regulations from the FDA that affect our business and, stuff like that. So it was pretty dry, like compliance stuff, how to report compliance violations, pretty dry and boring. So, and I had to pay attention because there were quizzes at the end. Oh, that's how they get you. So yeah, I've just been kind of trying to squeak by, truthfully, which I know is terrible to say, but that's the reality. It's there's just not much for me to do that's productive at this part of the year. Since Thanksgiving is coming up, I will say I hope that if you're celebrating or you're not celebrating, that it's a nice week for you. I know it can be problematic for people for a lot of different reasons, but I hope you make the best of it, whether you are celebrating with friends, family, or not celebrating at all. I hope it's a great week for you. I think that's really about it. I don't have a lot to say. There was a lot of content before this anyway, so I think the video was already pretty long. But that's it. I hope you have a wonderful week. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to my daily comic if you haven't already. And that's it. Thanks.